welcome all of you with my love and blessings. Today's subject for Nithya Satsang is creation and completion. Listen. I'll continue to expand on creation and completion. Some of the important truths you need to know, because you are settled, your pattern looks more natural and comfortable, possible for you than your possibility. ध्यान से सुनिए. Because you are settled, because you are habituated, the pattern looks possible and your possibility impossible. The biggest block in the road of your completion and creation is not the smallness of your pattern, but the bigness of your possibility. I tell you, even after having enlightenment at the age of 12, it took 10 years for my biomemory to believe that is the ultimate truth. Please understand, at the age of 12, I had enlightenment experience. Always I was attracted to that experience because of the joy I experienced in that state. Not because I believed that is the ultimate truth. Please try to get it. I was not in love with enlightenment because it is ultimate truth. I was in love with enlightenment because of the joy and bliss that state brought. It means it is not a complete right attitude, because the bigness, please listen, the bigness is the biggest block. It is not that easy to believe your bigness. Your biomemory loses power over you. You lose power over you when you believe your bigness. Believing in your bigness gives you the biggest breakthrough. Believe in your bigness. I tell you, I will not ask any of my disciples, followers to believe in anything, including the miracle powers attributed to me. Listen. I will not ask any of my disciple or follower to believe in anything, including the miracle powers attributed to me. But I will sincerely recommend you believe in the bigger possibility of you. Even if you believe the miraculous powers attributed to me, it will only be a little support for you in your life. But if you believe the bigger possibility in you, it will revolutionize your whole life. Don't try to have enlightenment because of the joy, bliss it gives you. Try to have enlightenment because of The truth, it is radiating. Try to have enlightenment because it is truth, not because it gives you joy. If you think because of the joy you want the enlightenment, you will try to find out the shortcuts. Like marijuana. Marijuana is the shortcut found by people who try to achieve nirvana in a very quick way. Understand? While on the surface you believe that you are confronted by your patterns and limitations imposed by your patterns, deep down inside you, you actually resist expansion. You resist expansion. Just see, look around the society. Everything is nothing but the resistance to expansion. ध्यान से सुनिए. क्योंकि आपको आपके मूल विचारधारा पैटर्न की आदत पड़ गई है, आदत पड़ गई है. आपको आपका पैटर्न संभव लगता है, आपकी विशाल संभवता आपको असंभव लगती है. आपके पूर्णत्व की मार्ग पर सबसे बड़ी बाधा आपको स्वयं, आपका स्वयं की विशाल संभावता पर अविश्वास है. Understand? It is the fear of your possibilities. You get into the space of impossible. Your patterns, fears, everything is directed only in one line. Fear of your possibilities. Lack of integrity is nothing but fear of confrontation. See, the moment I present the truth of integrity, everyone thinks, oh, I can do this maybe for 2 days, 4 days. I may even be able to do this vratas, vows for 1 week. But no one thinks or understands, realizes why you are afraid of integrity. You strongly believe the manipulativeness of your mind has saved you, helped you in many situations. You may need the help of the manipulative mind setup in your life. I tell you, lion not realizing it is lion and thinking it is a sheep is also not that big crime, but lion thinking it may need the help of a fox in its life, it's a very important, and keeping fox as a friend and companion is the biggest crime. Please understand? You thinking your manipulative mental setup, lack of integrity will be of an important use in your life, will help you in some dangers and confrontations and conflicts, and expecting that you may need the help of the manipulative mind and not deciding to declare integrity in your whole life itself is nothing but lion believing strongly it may need the help of the fox and keeping it with himself continuously and pampering. No, please don't go away. There may be some time. I may need your help. You should not leave me and go away. I really want you in my life. You are part of my life. Slap the wolf. If needed, slap yourself once. Realize you are a lion who does not need the help of the wolf and foxes. Realize you are the being who does not need the help of the manipulative mind. So integrity is your strength. Lion's roar is enough. No animal will even stand in that area. Your integrity is enough. No problems can even stand in your breathing space. Continuously, human beings resist expansion. Please understand, incarnations happen on the planet to remind human beings their possibilities, expand human consciousness. That is why we are again and again and again doubted. And I don't have a problem about it. I don't have a problem about it. Because I am trying to remind you the side of you which you neither saw nor wanted to see, because it awakens you. Many times, you may be holding a big post in your waking life. You don't want to remember about it early morning, because if you remember the responsibilities, you have to wake up. I have a small story. Mother goes 8 o'clock to her son's bedroom, and wakes up, tells, "Come on, my dear, get up, you have to go to school." The son resisting, "Tell me at least 3 reasons why should I go to school, then I will go." Mother says, "Dear son, all the teachers and students will be waiting for you. Second, it's already getting late. Third, you are the headmaster of the school." Understand? Many times you don't want to remember you are the headmaster because it wakes you up. Many times you don't want to remember your possibilities because inner awakening happens in you. Your possibilities awakens you. Every persecution towards an incarnations and masters is a result of resistance that human being has towards expansion, which is the only thing an incarnation does to him. I just tell you, you are an headmaster, wake up. You have to go to school. And you try to throw the blanket on me and say, no, you also sleep. whether you throw the blanket on me, or bed on me, or cot on me, I can't sleep. I woken up. आनंद की स्थिति को पाने के लिए जीवन मुक्ति को ना खोजिए। जीवन मुक्ति को केवल अपनी गहरी विशालता का अनुभव करने के लिए खोजिए। कई बार आप जागना नहीं चाहते हैं क्योंकि आप अपनी विशालता, आपकी संभावना नहीं देखना चाहते हैं। अंडरस्टैंड? Why do you feel you can't commit to live the great principle of authenticity? Because you have an innate fear, innate pattern, self-doubt about your laziness. Self-doubt that your laziness may overpower your consciousness. Innate self-doubt. Please listen. With integrity, authenticity, how many of you cognize you have a deep self-doubt created because of your laziness? That's the biggest enemy for authenticity. That is the biggest enemy for authenticity. You have to complete with the pattern of laziness and with the greed for vacation, with the desire for being in non-doing physically, but lot of doing mentally. Please understand, non-doing physically. See, if you love non-doing mentally, that's great. That's all I wanted. But you love non-doing physically, but lot of doing mentally. Lot of doing happens mentally. आपका चाल योजना करने वाला, चल योजना करने वाला मन ही आपका असली शत्रु है। आपको ये समझनी है कि आप शेर है, आपको किसी लोमदीक की जरूरत नहीं है। धैर्य के साथ ये घोषणा कीजिए कि आप संपूर्ति के साथ जीवन जिएंगे। संपूर्ति आपकी शक्ति है। I tell you, authenticity brings life in you. None of my secretaries were ready to believe when I decided to take up every day, night time, a talk show, a conflict resolution show, shooting. They said, what do you mean? Whole day you have sessions? And you have to organize this, that. Inner awakening is going on. Let us give time for them after the inner awakening is over. I said, no, don't worry. Go ahead. Every night I will spend time with them. Neither my secretaries are ready to believe, nor they are ready to do what I was telling. I said, no, do it. I said, do it. Please understand, I tell you very authentically, continuously last 3 days, every night I am doing the shoot. Sometime it goes up to 2 o'clock midnight, sometime 1 o'clock, 5 to 6 hours, the shoot goes on. but that only enriched me, that only added more to me. Now I am only learning more and more better way of sharing the truth I am carrying, enriching others in a better way. Me taking up more responsibility means me trying to stretch out. In the beginning, all my secretary's advice, even I thought, oh, it may be tiring. Then how will I do the next day morning satsang? All this was there. But when I started doing, I said, nothing doing. I'll stretch. I'll stretch myself to my peak possibility. Now I could see very clearly there are so many things I learned. When you interact with the ground level people, they teach you and remind you how to enrich them. Now I only saw I am enriched about how to enrich people. I never become tired. You can't tell, seeing my face, last 3 days I did not sleep. And actually itself I am not feeling tired. I only feel more and more better and better way of enriching people is revealed to me. Especially with so much of lighting on the eyes. I feel I am learning better and better ways, more and more ways of enriching people and their lives. The show is called actually Nithya Dharmam. So earlier we were doing in the campus Nithya Yoga, Nithya Homa, Nithya Puja, Nithya Kriya, Nithya Dhyana, and now Nithya Dharmam is also added. But I tell you, self-doubting pattern, which is supported by your laziness, is the biggest enemy who does not allow you to think about your possibility, does not allow you to trust your possibility. आपको आत्म संदेह है कि आपकी आलसी रवैया आपकी चेतना पर जीत जाएगी, इसलिए आप अपनी चेतना स्थिति के ऊपर विश्वास नहीं कर पाते हैं. Life possibility of expansion. Unfortunately, human beings get frightened about the possibility of expansion. That is why the society always teaches you, what is there? Let us have one house and little food and one small family. Let us be content. Content is taught to you in the wrong context. I tell you, human beings need completion, not contentment. In the context of completion, contentment may happen, but in the context of contentment, completion should not happen. Please listen. In the context of completion, contentment may happen, but in the context of contentment, completion should not be tried. आत्म संदेह मूल विचार जब आपकी आलसी रवैये के साथ जुड़ जाती है, वही आपको आपकी संभावना को देखने या उस पर विश्वास करने नहीं देता है. Please understand, even your ignorance is nothing but your fear of expansion. Even your ignorance is nothing but fear of expansion. Many times you continue to be in ignorance, you continue to have ignorance, you continue to pretend to be in ignorance because of your fear of failure. मनुष्य को संतुष्टि की आवश्यकता नहीं है, मनुष्य को पूर्णत्व की आवश्यकता है. पूर्णत्व के संदर्भ में संतुष्टि आना ठीक है, किंतु संतुष्टि के संदर्भ में पूर्णत्व को खोजना ठीक नहीं है. A man starts praying to God at the age of 18. God, let me win in the lottery. He sleeps that day. Next morning, nothing happens. Again that night, God, please bless me, let me win lottery. Next morning, nothing happens. Again that night, God, please let me win lottery. I pray to you. He cries bitterly. Next morning, nothing happens. This goes on for 60 years. And he is in late 70s, about to die. One day he really cries to God, and God appears and asks, my dear son, what do you want? He says, God, I always asked you, just let me win lottery. God says, yes, my son, I am ready. Why don't you buy a ticket even once? Many times, we go on retaining our ignorance as a black cage. We go on standing up with our ignorance and continue to expect the miracles are possible. Listen, expansion is possible when you are ready to become responsible to have it. आपकी अज्ञानता भी आपका विशाल होने का भय है. आप अज्ञानता में रहना चाहते हैं क्योंकि आपको असफलता का भय है. Understand? Continuously completing with self-doubts, especially the strong patterns you carry which tells you it is impossible. Oh God, working without sleeping till 2 o'clock and next day morning again getting up? No, it is impossible. Then only that you have to do immediately. Complete with that pattern. Complete with that pattern. Complete with that pattern. And you should do first thing only breaking that pattern. विस्तारित होना तभी संभव होता है जब आप उसका उत्तरदायित्व उठाने के लिए तैयार है. Why do you feel the fear of responsibility? Why you so much fear about responsibility? Because it brings you more and more of your possibilities to your light. Means you can't continue to be asleep. You have to wake up. Wealth wakes you up to more responsibility. Health wakes you up to more responsibility. Happy relationships wakes you up to more responsibility. Everything you love wakes you up to more responsibility, which you don't like. Many things you love in your life, but the path to achieve it, you don't like. See the conflict. Many things which you love in your life demands you to wake up. And even while listening about it, you don't want to wake up. One of the important things our Gurukul kids should do, and all the devotees, I'll expect them to do, is completing with your sleep pattern, completing with your laziness pattern. If you complete with your sleep pattern, laziness pattern, integrity, authenticity, responsibility and enriching, everything flows inside you like life. Like life. You go on and on and on. Expand. I tell you, the laziness pattern is the only enemy. Laziness pattern is the only enemy with which you suffer. लगातार आत्मसंदेह की मूल विचार के साथ पूर्णत्व कीजिए. आपको उत्तरदायित्व का इतना भय क्यों है? क्योंकि उत्तरदायित्व आपकी और अधिक संभावनाओं को आपके सामने प्रस्तुत करता है, आपको जगाता है. कई चीजें है आपके जीवन में जो आप चाहते हैं, किंतु उनको पाने का मार्ग आप नहीं चाहते हैं. I can see in my life, whenever I decided to break the pattern of laziness, whenever I decided to expand, go with authenticity, I was only added with more and more of completion and joy, not with tiredness. I tell you, tiredness frightens you, saying, if you wake up whole night and work, go to the extreme of you will become tired next day and you will not be able to do any work. Tiredness constantly keeps you under its clutch by frightening you. Tiredness has its own intelligence. Laziness has its own intelligence. It will tell you, no, if you do this, you can't do that, then choose between these two. No. Who is saying choose between these two? That fellow himself should be thrown out. If somebody says choose between that two, don't choose that fellow. आपके इच्छा अनुसार वास्तविकता को प्राप्त करने के लिए आपको थकावट की नहीं बल्कि उत्तरदायित्व की आवश्यकता है। आपने सोने की मूल विचार और आपके आलसी रवैया की मूल विचार के साथ पूर्णत्व कीजिए, फिर आप देखेंगे कि संपूर्ति श्रद्धा उत्तरदायित्व और लाभान्वित करना आप में सरलता से बहता है। Complete with the laziness pattern continuously. Complete with the tiredness pattern continuously. Complete with the pattern of boredom continuously. I tell you, then starts life. Then starts something in your life. I call that as life. Intelligence and enlightenment is simply the reality of your life once you start completing with your laziness and tiredness pattern. Essence of today's satsang: complete with the pattern of laziness, complete with the pattern of tiredness, complete with the pattern of impossibility. Allow integrity, authenticity, responsibility and enriching to happen in you. आज की सत्संग का सारांश है, लगातार आपकी आलस, तकान और बोरियत की मूल विचारधाराओं के साथ पूर्णत्व कीजिए, फिर आप देखेंगे कि तभी जीवन सही मायने में आरंभ होता है। Let you all achieve, experience, live, express, radiate, share and explode in eternal bliss. Nithyananda.
Nithyananda Dhyanapitham, Nithyananda Nagar, off Mysore Road, Bidadi, Bengaluru. Phone 08027279999, www.nithyananda.org, www.youtube.com/Life Bliss Foundation.